Inches, we have Brooklyn Wagner with Mamma Mia.
Them. Your mother was one of the greatest frog jumper there ever was. And they say white people don't have culture. I can't wait when the aliens will do this with us.
Oh, no thank you, respectfully. Even if I was half my age, it's a no for me, dog. It's not you, it's me. I'm married.
Nice.
I actually got 2 wives. Different time zones, though. That's why I wear 2 watches. They don't know about each other. I'm geographically single currently. I am on here to cheat. That's why I'm on here, but not with you. Respectfully. You might notice my hairline's back here. It's because it's running away from you.
Geographically single is wild. You know, I wish I was bald so I can use that line.
The most frustrating thing about men is the fact that they refuse to acknowledge when they are being flirted with. They'll go, "You're so handsome," and they just go,
I need a weapon.
If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I going to eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant?
Nothing on it. I don't even understand how you could sit here and cut a pizza with no sauce or cheese on it. Knock it off. You're not going to take it back. They're going to come because they brought it. I'm not stupid. What?
Stop. What is her reaction going to be?
If you're homeless, just buy a house.
How many seconds are in a year?
Probably over 2,000?
12.
What?
12 seconds.
How? Oh, never mind. Now I get it now.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Go on.
12 seconds in a year.
How do you get it?
I don't know.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese?
$1 times 365 days equals 52.143 weeks. Bro, I wonder how these people made it through life when their logic is 2 plus 2 is potatoes.
Can you release me?
You want me to let you go?
Yes, please. I'm sorry for everything.
All right, well, we're going to check on the warrant that you have out of Lincoln County and see if they want to extradite you back down there, all right?
Please, I'm sorry. Can I just be let go? I won't be in the streets no more.
You're not going to work on the streets no more and be out here and about? You give me your word you're going to take off out of here, not stick around?
I'll leave, okay? I won't ever do it. I'll be a boy for you.
You going to go back to Arizona?
Please, I'll go straight to Arizona.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Please.
Okay.
Please release me.
All right, well, we'll see what we can do, Steven.
I won't work my looks no more. Excuse my beauty.
Excuse your beauty. Okay.
What the hell happened to you?
"I'm so fucking hungover."
What the fuck happened to your tooth?
What the fuck is my tooth?
I don't know. Somebody.
Why is she walking like she knows where to find it? She's not hangover. She's still freaking drunk. Bro, the alcohol fairy took her tooth.
He treats me like shit, and he can't even make me come. Something about him.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I'm the Barbie that you can't play with.
Yeah, Thomas.
They say the best for last.
Yeah, say the best for last. Take this. Yeah, go on in the house. Go ahead. Yeah, go on in the house.
I like it. Yeah, thank you, baby.
Oh, matter of fact, come on back. Come on. Go ahead, take your ass on in there. Like somebody touching. I don't know, man. It's like.
Is it just me? Or does it look like She's holding in a fart. Her buttocks is naturally clenched.
Have a right to be treated respectfully.
We are unfortunately running out of time, but Peter, I just want to get one final thought from you. Are there words that are used to describe men that offend you?
Not particularly, and if there are some I don't like, I certainly wouldn't want them banned. But it always goes back to that old adage: sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Peter
Lloyd. No, that's just obnoxious.
Peter
Sorry,
Lloyd,
you have to give me a chance. That is ridiculous. No, hang on, I won't do your show again if you don't let me.
Point proven in less than 10 seconds.
But wait! There's more!
How are you?
Do you have any tips for like facial shrinking surgery?
Yeah. I need the help.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
F you, I hate you.
Yeah. Would you like to have a substantive conversation or?
A substitute?
Yeah.
A substitute? No, man. I just think you're a f***ing asshole.
Would you like to have a conversation?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like you. I think you spread hate. I think you spread bigotry. I think you piss a lot of people off because you're just an awful person. I don't think you really want to debate because you're just here to piss people off and energize your crowd of racists.
What have I ever said that's racist?
Oh, what?
Can you name one thing?
I'm Hispanic. Can I support Charlie?
Can you name
Does that mean anything?
Can you name a second thing I've ever said that's racist?
I think you're just trying to play a game, and I think this is obviously going to be used.
What have I ever said that's
hateful? I just want to hate you. You're awful. Get off my campus.
When have I ever said anything that's hateful? Have a nice day. He can't say anything I've ever said that's racist, because I've never said anything that's racist. That is the American left in one picture, everybody.
I think you spread hate. And then proceeds to spread hate to himself. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Talk about a lot of rage and no wisdom. Just your typical disciple of the soy.
I like your eyes.
Thank you.
Sorry. Hold on. Just give me 1 second, Jay. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Okay, bro. Listen, all right? Okay. This is an Asian girl, so you should take her out to watch some anime, get her some boba, take her to a flight to Japan. Okay. All right? You got that? I got it. Yeah. Okay, all right, bet. Okay, all right, bet. Let's do it. Do you want boba and backshot?
I had like 8 abortions in total. We listen, but we don't judge. I had 2 abortions this year. We listen, but we don't judge. FTK.
Ladies, I really hope you understand that having an abortion because you're irresponsible is not a flex.
Yeah, if I was your daughter.
Oh my God. Before it had started, or when I saw it was starting, I probably would have like sent you to somewhere else. Where,
But I'm 18 and I live on my own.
yeah. I don't know, dude. I probably would be like, you're not my daughter. I don't know. Cause I'm just like, what, like, this is going to sound mean, but I would have had to have failed miserably as a father that like my daughter would even think that that's an option.
Right.
I think so. That like, there's just so many I feel like there's so many other ways. If we talk about the internet, there's so many other ways to make money, to live a comfortable life, to be happy that doesn't require giving your body up to that extent or that.
But Dad, this is my passion.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Okay, so we're role playing now. I've been like, yeah, you know.
Thanks, Daddy.
It's great too. I remember I loved it. I still love it, but maybe it's a little more private. But maybe it's a little more private. You ever think keep it a little more special?
Dad, I just love getting my holes out on the internet. Like
Wow.
I like old creepy men wanking to me.
Wow, yeah, that's I don't even know what I would say. I'm trying to like.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like people come at my parents so much, and it's like they're doing life the first time as well.
This is every father's worst nightmare. Well, besides having a gay son, this is somebody's daughter who is loved. That's the sad part.
Meanwhile,
whatever y'all doing and said to these 304s, man, y'all gotta stop that shit. Like, this is ridiculous.
Now, to give you guys more context, she's holding her head up so her pimp thinks she's on the block and not asleep. This is actually very sad.
Always another way out, man. You ain't gotta go out like that. Don't do it about no nigga. Especially no non-pimping ass nigga, man. Damn. This is crazy. No, she is moving. Her stomach moving. I'm watching her breathe.
She breathe?
Yeah, I'm watching her stomach move. Her stomach moving.
I had a period of time actually where I was really into cat boys.
Would he meow?
He would meow, yeah, and
Nothing hotter than like cat ears with like a ball gag.
oh yeah.
Whilst their hands are tied. And they're like crying.
Tied to the bed, you know, spread eagle.
Bro, rethinking his life choices. Rest in peace, Cole. Found by authorities wearing a ball gag, cat ears, and spread in the eagle position.
You decided to do porn.
I decided to do mainstream videos, yes. My name is Shannon Laughlin. I was a deputy with Arapahoe County for 21 years.
The 44-year-old Laughlin ran her department's driving academy. But even with a steady paycheck, she ran into financial ruin. And this wife and mother felt she had no place to turn.
I was desperate. I was drowning. I found a very legal, lucrative means for providing that support from my family that I needed at that time to save my home for them.
It was quick cash and enough to catch up on her mortgage and hold off the bill collectors. Her family home was ruined by a storm last year, she says. Nearly $500,000 in damage that insurance would not cover.
But in recent weeks, someone tipped off the sheriff's office to what Laughlin was doing. An internal affairs investigation was started. She was suspended. But in the early stages of the investigation this week, she resigned.
She says she knew she broke department rules by not asking permission to work a second job.
The mainstream and adult industry is not something that the sheriff's office would approve of, and I understand that. I'm not going to waste the resources of the sheriff's office to do an investigation for something that, yes, I participated in that, and yes, I did that. I'm here to simply put the reasons out there on why I made the choices that I made and took the actions that I did.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Her level of self-accountability is actually refreshing. She doesn't hide behind the excuses or deflection. This is actually very rare coming from a woman.
The worst part about being single on Valentine's Day is not about being alone. It's knowing that people who are uglier than you have found love.
What positions that doesn't require you to do anything that makes you oppressive?
Like the gender pay gap disparities in America.
There is no gender pay gap.
There is.
When it comes to the gender pay gap or whatever, there's the uncontrolled and then the controlled pay gap. Uncontrolled is basically you're comparing all women who work to all men who work, and you're just doing a straight comparison without factoring in hours work, type of job. When you control for everything, it shrinks to 1 cent. Men make 1 cent more than women. And then this can easily perhaps be explained away. You want a guy to pay for the first date?
Yeah.
Women, by exerting a social pressure, a mating pressure on men that doesn't exist on you, by your own actions, men are thus more motivated to succeed. They're more motivated to earn money than you guys are because you guys know you're not being assessed. You're not going to be precluded from getting or romantic interest from men because of your money. But plenty of women are going to completely zero men out if they can't pay for the date or provide in some capacity. Women's own mating pressure that you guys on the individual and group level apply on men completely would explain the wage gap.
It's always the damn tortas, the use and abuse cream cock gobblers who demand more. You know, I used to work in an auto body workshop. And my manager, literally, all she did was answer phone calls and write quotes. And she still demanded more money than all the men, while the men are in the auto body workshop doing all the work and breaking their backs. It's ridiculous.
Know that you can flip things in a pan by just flipping coffee with a spoon, by just...
And women are actually better. In my opinion, I feel like men are only good for making babies and that's it.
How idiotic is it to say that women are better when you check the last 1,000 years of human history, every major invention has been by men? The light that's lighting this room, who created electricity? Was it a woman or was it like somebody like Benjamin Franklin? Everything that you appreciate today, if we're talking about cars and the production of cars, the reason you can have a car, mass production, Henry Ford, these are all male names. So you're going to go off the rails and say women are better than men, where if we didn't have men, we'd be sitting around in a goddamn hut throwing dookie on each other. You guys have not created any major inventions.
If we're talking science, there's different multiverses. What if there's a multiverse where women made everything, where women did everything? And, I'm just saying.
You went to a whole nother dimension to beat me in an argument.
It's not the season, man.
Look, I love women, but if technological advances were left up to women, they still be arguing about what shape to make the wheel. Now guys, this next clip is brought to you by I'm a strong, independent woman and I don't need a man.
Wait, what? What is she doing?
What is she doing, dude? There is no way. Tyler, what is she doing?
Why doesn't she just jump it right now?
I am so confused.
And is that even gonna work?
What is she doing? Tyler. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There's no way this works.
There is no way. Why is she shutting it? Did she say she's okay?
She just said she's got it, I guess. I guess she's done it before. She seemed confident.
Oh,
it worked.
It started.
It worked.
It started. I guess she's just gonna drive away with it like that.
I mean, I guess it works.
Dear Diary, today I must FaceTime this man I met at Sprout, and he said, are you down to pho? And I'm like, I'm Vietnamese. I always want to pho. And so then he invited me to his house, and so I went over, and I'm so hungry, and I go over, and he was naked, and he showed me his noodle, and I'm like, this is not the kind of noodle I want to eat. So I left.
He showed you his uncooked noodle. It's pretty funny because there's this restaurant by my house called Pho King.
Hey, so I just went in a military building. These bitches just told me to go in this building, and they were like, okay, get your dental stuff done, and the thing opens at 8, and so I showed up like half an hour early, and this scary ass drill sergeant looking guy, he came up to me and he was like, go get a fucking haircut. Don't come back in this fucking building until you get a haircut. I was like, okay, yes sir. And he grabbed this part of my uniform and was like, when you're in this uniform, you need to abide by the standards in AR 670-1. I was like, yes sir. He was like, go get a haircut right now and don't come back in this building until you get a haircut. I was like, okay. So I am on my way to get a haircut because that was scary as fuck. So if I look like a fucking army rat when I get, guys, I look like I'm about to go to fucking war. Yeah. And yeah. And that's all. I ate.
This is why no one fears America anymore. Why do we let disciple the soys, weak men in armed forces? The military budget needs to be cut in half immediately. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
3 things I never say in my life. 1, aliens. 2, dinosaurs. And 3, a woman as beautiful as you. Oh my God, where you come from, baby?